Hi, I'm Mike and welcome to Scoutadelic. So, you may have heard of a game called Among Us. It's something that obviously all the kids are getting down with. So this is a beginner's guide to Among Us. So Among Us is a game that can take up to 10 people, and you are in either a spaceship or on a planet or on like a cloud city like in Star Wars. So the idea is very simple. There are two types of player. Most of the players are going to be crewmates, and their job is to do all the tasks and find who the imposters are. The imposters are to sabotage the ship and kill all the crew before they get the tasks completed. It's a really cool game, and it's a lot of detective work because, you know, some people are going to lie if they're an imposter because they don't want to get thrown out of the airlock. Because once you've killed a person, the body remains on the floor and anyone can report it. So you've got to really be tricky and try to fake tasks so it looks like you are a normal crewmate, whilst also trying to get away with murder. Sounds a bit grimacing, but it's quite fun actually, and you can play it two different ways. So you can play it on your phone or your tablet for free, and the downside of that is you will get adverts. The other side is you can obviously download it on your computer, for example, and it costs around about $5, which is around about £4 give or take. So it's entirely up to you. It is something that's free, but you can do it on different types. So you can do it on a Zoom call, you can do it on Discord if you do know what that is, or alternatively you don't even need that. Alright, so I'm going to show you the basic concept, and then I'm going to obviously play a few games whilst you're watching. So there is, when you get into Among Us, there is a free play option, so it gets you an idea, and you can, those are the three different places. So we're just going to base ourselves solely on the spaceship. So here is, I'm a crewmate, I'm obviously got a white name, and if you notice there's the map at the corner there, and it shows you where all your tasks are. So some tasks can be, for example, in admin. Okay, there are tasks here, and it's just basically swiping a card, like so. Some tasks are obviously doing wires, so like colours, so red to red, blue to blue, and so on and so forth. There are I've got one here in navigation, so let's go there. There we go, and you just have to, like so. Alright, and if you notice, the bar at the top obviously like sort of goes up the more tasks that people are doing. So obviously I'm the only active player here, so that's the reason why that bar is a bit far up. And then alternatively, you can also be the imposter. So I'm just going to change me to an imposter. So that means I have no tasks. The only tasks that I've got to do is to kill people and to sabotage. So in the corner, instead of obviously use, I've got a sabotage and I've got a kill button. So the sabotage allows me to lock doors. It allows me to obviously turn off communications, turn off lights so no one can see. So a normal player will not be able to see much, but an imposter can see everything. So lights don't affect them. You can make the reactor start blowing, so two people obviously need to sort that out, or O2 for example. So those are the different variants that you can sabotage, and then you can also kill. So what you would do is, you'd see my name is obviously red, and you'd go up to someone and you would just basically slice them in two. Now if you notice, there's a report button. So what that does is when you click it, it says that you report the dead body. And so this is where, if you notice that they're randomly voting. Oh, they've all voted. So what is happening here is people will obviously discuss. So you can discuss on Zoom, you can discuss obviously in Discord, or alternatively, if you don't want to chat, there is here a text thing. So you can actually type, I saw red vent. Okay, and then I would just simply click on red and vote. obviously it seems like it's a tie, so no one will get ejected at this point. There we are, no one was ejected. And then one imposter remains, which is me. Shh. Alright, so that is the basic premise. So the idea is very simple as that. What I would suggest is maybe go on, have a little go yourself. Venting is simply you go into a vent and then you can go to certain areas and unvent. Downside of that is make sure no one's watching you vent. Okay? Because they can quite happily go back to the main cafeteria and report. So think of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the game. So when you are starting a game, alright, you want to go on online. Now remember, okay, in the corner here there is North America, there's Asia and Europe. So you want to all be on the same. So obviously if you're in the UK, Europe, if you're in America, North America, so on and so forth. Okay, at the top here is where you can change your name. Remember this, because there are times where I totally forgot and you go in as player. Alright, so you can change your name here at any point. And then you can either create one, you can go into a public one, or alternatively, if someone's got a code, you can type in the private code. So to create one, it's very simple. You just click create. It asks you, what location you want, and how many imposters, what like sort of language it is, and how many players you need. So I'm going to go one imposter and up to 10 players, and I confirm. Okay. And then this is the waiting area, and then right at the bottom is a code that you then type in. So your other players will type that in and they'll obviously log in that way. At this point you can customize the game, so you can make it that there's only one emergency meeting per person, discussion time, so how long you discuss versus how long you obviously vote, how fast a player can go, obviously the vision of the player versus the imposter's vision, the kill cooldowns. In this case they've got 15 seconds, so once they've killed one person they've got 15 seconds until they kill another one, and different types of tasks. So try it out, obviously the lower the amount of tasks, the easier it's going to win for obviously the crewmates, and the harder it is for the imposter, and vice versa. The more tasks, the easier it possibly is for the imposter to get away with it. So yeah, so there's all those different things. Also you can choose different colours and different areas. I think if you're doing a free thing, they're obviously a charge, so remember that. Okay, and then once you've got enough players, the start button will start, you can click it and boom. If you want to obviously change your room from private to public, it does mean that anyone can obviously get access to that. So remember that, always try to make it private and only give the code out to obviously your scouts. And that is it. So we're going to obviously play a few games as well. So at the start you'll get a screen which says shh. At that point you'll mute yourself, and if you notice I'm a crewmate. There's 3 imposters. So there we go, so electrical. So there's fuel. Oh, lights have gone out, so if you notice, can't see, so we can fix lights. There we go, like that. So these are the wires. There's some easy tasks and there's some more difficult tasks as well. And there we are, we've reported a body. So I'm a crewmate. Alright, 2 imposters, here we go. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, ooh. Alright. So a dead body's been found. So obviously at this point we ask where? And then the person who's obviously reported the body will let us know. And then it's kind of, did they see anyone? So they kind of list where you've obviously been, but that means nothing, you know. There are 2, so, and sometimes you can also skip vert. So if you don't have enough information, so you can skip, and the person with the most votes will get evicted out of the ship by an airlock. Not great. Sometimes, so an imposter can also self-report. So it's kind of that. Have they reported it themselves, or are they genuine? There we are. A lot more people voted to skip, so no one will get ejected. There we go. There we go. So there's other types. So this one is oxygen. So what it is people need to type in a code, and there we go. Boom, sorted. And someone's killed me. Now, when you die, you're a ghost, you can still do, obviously, tasks and everything else. But yeah, good luck, hope for the best, and yeah, enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let me know if you obviously enjoy Among Us, and maybe you want to see, obviously, how I do. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon for another one of these. Bye!